Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Zephyrnix here. So I'm actually, I know I've made a videos in about 4 days here. I would decide to take a little break. You know, this is my passion now. You know, I love doing it. This is my passion. I love coming out here and dropping videos every day. You know, it's kind of like wrestling, to be perfectly honest with you. And I love doing it. I love doing it. I love taking it to the next level. And well, we might see some future things coming out because of this, but. Let's go ahead and focus on what's at hand right now. Currently, right now, one of the reasons why I make a lot of videos is, you know, some good and bad things. Some good is that I actually decided I'm going to move again. I know I just moved here 6 or 7, was it, like 5 months ago? But we're actually going to move again. This time we're actually moving in an actual house. We lived in a house prior to this. A lot of you know that I wanted to go ahead and move into an apartment for a short time until we decided to go ahead and build our own house. But with the baby on the way, we decided that, well, you know what? We might as well go ahead and, you know, put a house, go ahead and just buy a house, you know, that's already made. So that's pretty much it from there. I'm actually going to go ahead, and there's actually maybe some stipulations that might prevent us from doing it still, but so far everything is on point. We're definitely on our way there, you know, so yay. Another reasons why is that I am not a part of the GameFanatics.com anymore. I'm not. And one of the primary reasons is because of one, Bang Bang Sammy, who decided that she decided to approach a lot of us and was like, could you go ahead and dedicate some time to do a 24-hour event on Memorial Day? You know, a 24-hour gaming event for the site. Now, I'm all for the site. You guys know I'm all for the site. But the problem is that I'm not going to sit there and, you know, not spend time with my family. Memorial Day is all about, you know, yes, when you spend time with your family, it's not all about family, but that's when you spend some time with your family. So, I told her that I probably wouldn't be able to do it. You know, I'm probably going to spend time with my family. My wife most likely already has the day planned, you know, and that's how she works. You know, when I wake up, she goes, hey, happy Memorial Day, get dressed. So, here's the thing now. Later on, Bang Bang Sammy came around and was like, well, because you guys didn't dedicate your time, we all lost out on the PVRs. You know, those PVRs. You know, the big PVRs that, you know, you know, the ones that everyone uses. So, I'm like, you know, I have no problem affording one myself. It's not even an issue. But I was kind of concerned because I was like, well, damn, I don't remember hearing anything about free PVR. If that was the case, then perhaps I can go ahead and adjust things. You know, maybe my wife would be like, oh, well, if that's the case, then hey, that's an actual, you know, that's actual work. And she goes, well, I shouldn't have to give you guys any incentives to do your job. Yeah, there's 2 things wrong with that. With that sentence. Number one, it is not a job, it is a hobby. If you are not getting paid for what you do, it is not considered a job. It is considered a hobby. No, seriously. By the United States of America and just about the whole entire world, it is considered a hobby. That's number 1. And number 2, do you know what a job is, girl? Do you not know what a job is? A job is where you do something for someone and they give you compensation for it. You know? That would kind of be a job. I just wanted to let you know that. But anyway, so, you know, I laughed on it for, you know, first it wasn't a big deal. She was making a real big deal more than it had to be. I was just trying to get my point across. So, long story short, Samuel Tiki tried to step in. You know, Samuel tried to, you know, he tried to play both sides of the fence, basically. It was like, well, you know, technically Zephyrnix is right, you know, but at the same time it could build into something. Dude, you know, I'm like, okay, dude, but that's not the point. You know, what it could be is, well, what it is right now. What it could possibly maybe be. You know, it's something totally different. And then Charles tried to do the same thing. Basically saying I was right, but at the same time, you know, I had to go ahead and let them know I'm not looking to get paid. I'm just letting you know, because I wasn't looking to get that. At the time, you know, I just make, my account just got modernized or whatever it's called. Basically, long story short, I now get, I get paid for every video that you guys view. So, yeah, it's not partnership, but I get the good parts about the partnership, you know, basically. So, basically, I was like, yay, but here's the thing. You know, so she got all butthurt about it because they were all kind of on my side, and she tried to quit the Game Fanatics. So, you know, we all knew what was going to happen next. Me, Sam, we all knew what was happening next. And sure enough, it happened. She got rehired back, and I was fired, you know. whatever's whatever. First of all, you can't really get fired from a job. That's not a job. So I'm all good with it. It also allows me to go ahead and do what I want to do. And like I said before, with every door that closes opens up new opportunities, because there's been something that I really wanted to do that, quite frankly, I would not have been able to do because I would have felt bad because I worked for thegamefanatics.com. So I'm just saying, there are certain opportunities that may arise. You might want to stay tuned to the channel, because I'm just saying. Certain stuff seems to go ahead and happen. But that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff too, some other news. China, the ninth wonder or eighth wonder of the world, or was it ninth? Ninth wonder of the world, I think it was. Maybe eighth. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while since she was in the WWE. But now she's wrestling again in TNA. That's right. China went back. Now she's wrestling. Her first match is going to be a mixed gender tag match. Or wait, was it a mixed gender tag match? Anyway, one with the girl and the boy. Who can't wrestle. They can't wrestle the mixed gender. So I forget exactly what that called. Anyway, long story short, the guys wrestle the guys, the girls wrestle the girls. So at any rate, the situation is this. It's going to be her in China. It's going to be Kurt Angle in China versus Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett. So that's going to be pretty cool. That's definitely going to be a really good situation going on there right now. I definitely want to see China back in action. Definitely one of my favorite female wrestlers of all time there. Some other news. Tough Enough. I've been a big fan of Tough Enough for a minute now. And sadly, I got to say that this episode of Tough Enough has kind of brought me down a little bit, because I've been a big fan of Christina, I believe her name is. Hold on a second. I make sure I got that right. I don't want to say her name wrong. I believe it was Christina. And I know I said, well, Zephyrnix, how you going to be a fan and just say you don't know her name? I'm not good with names. Anyway. Yeah, Christina. So definitely Christina is one of my has been one of my favorites. She's definitely been one of my favorites right now. I'm like, whoa, go girl, and she's been seriously, like I've been loving the fact that she's just been taking it. She's been taking it to them. She's been holding her own against the guys, and she's been doing perfect text-based moves. It's been awesome. And the problem is that one of the guys, AJ, actually hurt her in the middle of a match. Now, I didn't really see the hurt per se. They're blaming it on him. They're saying it's him. I didn't really see it. They actually did a slow motion part. And her leg got hurt, basically. I didn't see the part. Even though it was slow motion, I'm like, well, what happened? I don't really see it. So, long story short, though, yeah, she got hurt earlier in that thing, though. Who was it? Martin also got hurt in a match with AJ too, I believe. So this is definitely one of those particular situations where it's like, AJ could be leaving. Next episode he could be like, hey, you're here, you hurt two people, dude, you're gone. You're not safe in this business, and without a doubt, it would be true. So there you go. So definitely, though, it's a shame too, because there are some definitely good wrestlers on the show. Definitely worth watching if you guys aren't watching it already. Some other news. Iron Man, Iron Man, the actual guy Iron Man, now has a bleeding edge armor. I know this is pretty late, but I thought this was pretty cool. You guys know, you guys know the armor, you guys know Venom, right? Venom actually has this particular symbiote suit, right? The bleeding edge armor is very similar to the symbiote suit, with the exception of that it has like these repulsor rays all over his body that actually can be used as eyes. So I thought that was pretty cool. He basically can see. He basically got the Byakugan gun. So I thought that was pretty cool. Another thing is that the armor is actually attached to his bones and whatnot, which essentially makes him a cyborg. So definitely one really good thing. I was definitely loving this here. Some other news too. Some Sony related news. It looks like Sony's PSN account recovery page was open to anyone who wanted to hack it, as long as they had your information. So the hackers could actually use the information they stole to re-hack PlayStation Network accounts, which I thought was really stupid of Sony to actually forget that one big particular part. Nonetheless, they have gone ahead and patched it up, so it's fine. Another problem is this. You guys remember L.A. Noire, right? L.A. Noire is a brand new game from Rockstar. Come to find out that Rockstar said that the latest PlayStation 3 firmware patch is overheating the consoles. Now, Sony stepped in and had something to say, and Rockstar removed the comment. So I don't know exactly what was said between them. It looks like, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I will say this. With that being said, I find it really hard to believe that a firmware patch will only go ahead and make a console overheat if you're only playing one game, and that's basically LA Noire. So wait, you're telling me that LA Noire, the 3.61 patch only forces your system to overheat if you are playing LA Noire? That doesn't make any sense, So one guy, of course, tried to go ahead and blame and say, well, it also freezes on the Xbox too, which we found out that he delivered us to a page which did not say anything about the Xbox freezing up at any form of time. So, yeah, whatever, dude. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. So it looks like LA Noire has a little bit of problems with it on the PlayStation 3 side. So they're going to have to go ahead and fix that, and we'll have to see exactly what happens regarding that. That's it for the news, really. I don't have too much to say on any form of news today. Just wanted to go ahead and see how you guys were doing, drop some videos real quick, let you guys know I'm still here. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics! It's actually iPhone bound. That's right. Final Fantasy Tactics, one of my favorite games, my favorite Final Fantasies, is actually going to be available on the iPhone, which is actually pretty cool for me because, I actually have an iPhone. Well, I have an i thing here, so that's what goes good. So, anyway, so that's pretty much it. You guys have a good night. Let me see if I can find any quick news here. Oh, right, duh. Damn, I forgot to tell you this one part. The new 360 disc will be incompatible with some consoles. That's right. The new update will make, the new update will pretty much make, some older discs and newer discs pretty much rendered useless, sadly. That being said, Microsoft has announced that they will replace the new consoles with a new console, a new black console. Not only that, but they're going to go ahead and replace it with a 250 gigabyte hard drive console. Wow, that's pretty good. So you're going to get an Xbox 360S with a 250 gigabyte hard drive, in exchange for the 2009 60 gigabyte PlayStation Xbox 360 one. So yeah, if you can get yourself a hold of one of those Xboxes, guys, you might want to go ahead and try. I'm just saying. Go ahead and try to get yourself a hold of one of those Xboxes. Then you might end up getting a brand new $300 hard drive right there. $300 Xbox 360 right there. All I'm saying is that go ahead and try. Remember, it's the Xbox 360 one that has a 60 gigabyte hard drive from 2009. So far that's the only one. So you might want to get on that. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Zephyrnix is out.